Welcome to the Tiger Kickoff Show presented by the Columbia Missourian. Today, I'm joined here on the Tiger Kickoff Show by a man from the mountains and skiing Adam, Mr. Clark Kent. Don't kill me, Superman. And Amelia, the witch. Ooh. And today, we're saying goodbye to Missouri football for a little second. We're focused on one of the greatest holidays to ever exist in Halloween. We're getting it started with a party on the table. Our Missourian crew here, or I should say our spooky crew here, brought us some goodies to talk over on their favorite Halloween candy. So I wish you a very Halloween, Mr. What's the skier's name today? What's your Alex?
I think you already established that it's Skiing Adam, so I think we're going with
Skiing Adam. I like Skiing Adam. I like it. What candy? What sweet treat did you bring for us today?
Well, Jacob, I brought for the group some Hershey's Cookies and Cream. These are an absolute classic as far as I'm concerned. You know, Hershey's very, very, very standard quality candy, but the cookies and cream, it elevates it to a different level. This is unreal stuff right here.
I have to give you bonus points as well. You know, the cookies and cream kind of goes with that icy blue look associated with skiing. Bonus points for Mr. Skier Busak.
There we go.
Clark, what does Superman use to fuel himself? Also, the journalist as well.
Yeah, both of them use the peanut M&M, and I'll say you can't really go wrong with any type of M&M. But this, in my opinion, is the superior kind, and that's why I brought it today. And also, Superman really isn't known for killing people, just so you know.
Well,
He's you know.
I'm sorry, Mr. Superman. I didn't mean to offend your strength and your laser eye beams and your freeze breath and all the powers that you possess that could end my life. Amelia?
I am quite a big fan of gummy bears, but not just gummy bears. Haribo. These are the best ones. These are my favorite little treat to have, so I brought them for the group.
Now my question to you, Amelia, is can you bring those gummy bears to life with your hex witch powers?
You know, I think if you give me the right aura, the right energy, I can do a little spell.
I like to hear it. Maybe it can bring Brady Cook back from injury as well, like we talked about a couple weeks ago. I do have some trivia for y'all. Since it is Halloween, we love a little good trivia, mixing some Tiger stuff, a little bit of Halloween in there. But we're gonna do it different from how we have done it before. Y'all are gonna work as a Halloween team to try to solve Siciliano the Fireman here his trivia questions. Our first question is, Death Row D for the Missouri Tigers is a very spooky thing. How many sacks do they have as a team this season?
Oh boy.
Well, we know that Johnny Walker had 2.
He had 2
passes,
this game.
so we're at least 2.
I believe he's at 5
He's
on the
on-
season now, 4 or 5 on the
I
season.
believe he's at 4 on the season,
Yeah.
I think I researched this for my
Jacobs
article.
has a pair.
I think Zion Young might
Zion
have
definitely
a couple.
has 1.
Go.
Lange had 1.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like. I don't know.
What's this? I know. I was thinking.
Let's do the math.
Wait, so
here.
5? Well, I'll get 5.
Nine.
So 5.
9 maybe? 10?
Yeah, double
All right.
digits. We're shooting at 10. We're shooting at 10.
10. Well, I think you guys have underestimated Death Row defense. The number is 18 according to
wow. Okay, good for
ESPN.com
Okay.
at this point in the season. So the Tigers' Death Row defense has been showing up in the sack department. Our next question, a little more Halloween focused. Where does Halloween originate from? Okay, who created it? It's a certain group of people. I'll give you the hint. It is overseas.
I know where trick-or-treating originated from.
The Halloween is from.
Well, no, that was in. Their jokes were in St. Louis. That's not overseas.
Huh.
Did you guys know that?
No.
Fun fact.
I don't know anything about Halloween.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Halloween either.
Are we waving the white flag?
Let's
It's
Let's
from a
get
Catholic
something.
holiday, so we're gonna say, what do we think? Overseas? What do we think?
Spain.
Spain? All right, we're playing the flag. We're going
All
to
right,
Spain.
Spain is incorrect. It is the ancient Celts that created.
Should have known that one.
Yes, yes, that was a tough question. However, this one, I know Adam's a big movie guy. Excuse me, Adam the skier. See if Clark's a big movie guy. Amelia has a good movie knowledge base as well. What is the most watched Halloween movie?
Yeah, it's either a horror movie or
Be Halloween.
it could just be Halloween.
Could
Yeah.
be.
See, I'm going back and forth between either
I will
that or
say
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
The
Yeah.
answer did surprise me quite a bit.
Nightmare Before Christmas might be
Sure.
that might be a good guess.
Sure. Submit it.
It's a great guess. It's a great movie, but the answer is Hocus Pocus.
It's my favorite Halloween movie. Why did
Come on.
Yes,
Well,
the
I
most
didn't think
watched
that was
movie
surprising. It's,
Halloween
it's a
every year
classic.
is Hocus Pocus. And since this is a twisted version of the Tiger Kickoff Show today, we've got a new twisted segment coming up. Typically, we talk about who's cooking, but this time, we're talking about what's cooking. What is cooking? That is the question that our three friends right here will have to solve at this moment. They're putting on their blindfolds so they cannot see. Skier Adam over there definitely can't see. He's got the double goggles on, so he will not know. And in this cauldron right here, I have 3 items harvested from the dead that these 3 will try to figure out what items they are here in real life. Mr. Busak has his blindfold on. We've got gloves to make sure that no one catches diseases that could potentially come from zombies. And that's where we start. Zombie brains will start here with Davis Wilson as he gets his glove on. If you want to reach out in front of you, Davis, I got some zombie brains here for you. No, it's a bag. You can can open the bag.
Man.
For Mr. Busak, I have.
First of all, I'd like my glove if you could.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You know, it doesn't really work with knowing where my. There we go.
Really.
We'll switch things over to Amelia first. Then we'll go
Blindfold's
with
falling right now.
skeleton toenails
Oh God.
for Amelia the witch. She grabs the skeleton toenails. Skier Adams, he's getting the glove on.
I'm working on it.
Oh, no, my eyes are closed. I
My glove looks
promise.
pretty good. I think my glove's on real well.
Oh.
And for
Oh.
Dude, I have no idea. There we go.
for
We're
Skier
good.
Adam over
We're
here,
here.
Can I reach
we
in?
have
Oh, I
mummy
think I know.
eyeballs.
Oh, wonderful.
Grab
Oh,
a full
man.
bag there. All right.
This is,
You guys can
Wonderful.
open your bags, not your eyes.
This is an interesting.
Davis, we'll start with you. What are you feeling?
What is this supposed to be?
It's
brains?
zombie brains.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. You know, it does feel a little bit like spaghetti.
Oh.
Is what I'm thinking.
Could it be?
It's a little bit stringy and it's definitely very warm.
As zombie brains would be.
Right.
What are we feeling over there, Mr. Busak?
Jacob, I think I'm almost certain that I know what these
Mummy eyes.
mummy eyeballs are.
Mummy eyes.
I am almost certain that this is a bag of maraschino cherries. I feel very confident in my answer. It's gonna be very funny if I'm wrong.
And Amelia, who's blindfolded.
Will you grab? It is falling down a little bit. Oh, my eyes are closed. I promise. Okay. I know. My blindfold's unfortunately falling. These toenails are quite interesting. I think it's corn. Am I right? I think it's corn and like a bag of water. or
Corn is a
something. I don't
very
know.
is a very good guess in a bag of water. Now, Adam Busak, finalize your answer for your mummy
Dude,
eyeballs.
I'm locked in. I'm telling
Locked
you.
in on
Locked to
maraschino cherries.
Absolutely they are.
Davis Wilson.
Yeah, I'm feeling very good about spaghetti.
On the zombie brains, Davis says spaghetti. Amelia, are you sticking with corn for your final answer?
I'm gonna lock in on the corn.
All right, well, sometimes the darkness can fool some, but did not fool Adam Busak. Remove
Come
your
on.
blindfold,
Ooh.
Adam, and view your
Good job, man.
mummy eyeballs as
Yeah.
maraschino cherries. Good
I mean,
job
come on.
to Adam Busak
on.
right there. Are you
There
glad
you
you
go,
had the
Adam.
glove on?
Absolutely. I'm glad I had the glove on.
Davis, your answer of zombie brains. Well, turns out you've got yourself a zombie brain. You are actually
Oh.
correct.
No way.
It is indeed spaghetti,
sure is.
freshly cooked in the pot that we use for who's cooking to make what's
Perhaps
cooking.
some cheese with it.
All right.
So now you got yourself a bag of spaghetti, just in case you get hungry on the show. You know,
Thank you.
we were eating something earlier. You got some spaghetti and Amelia. Well, take off your blindfold and reveal your skeleton toenails, which turns out to be the toughest of them all. Pomegranate seeds.
Oh, okay. I've never had pomegranate seeds.
That was a tough bite.
Liquid
I will say, I'm
corn.
very impressed,
Similar.
Adam, by your ability to get the maraschino cherries.
I was locked in, man.
He was locked in.
as well.
This spaghetti was, it was softball. I was impressed though. I was impressed, you know.
That's fine.
It's the zombie brains with spaghetti is just a Halloween classic, you know. Date it back to your 3rd grade childhood when you're trying to figure out what's in the bag. You got your glove in.
Sure.
But we hope you enjoyed this twisted segment of what's cooking. Hopefully you enjoyed what's cooking, but we've got more fun coming here on the Tiger Kickoff Show today, as we have a very special guest, none other than Coach Eli Drinkwitz himself. So he joins us remotely today. Coach Drink, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. First off, how are you doing, Coach Drinkwitz?
Well, Jacob, that's not a ridiculous question. I'm doing great. Happy to be here on the Tiger Kickoff Show. This feels like one of the Marvel movies where you think the character is off, he's been killed off, he's been gone. It's a surprise cameo. So excited to be with the current president of the Tiger Kickoff Show.
Well, we do want to extend a warm welcome here to who dressed as Eli Drinkwitz last year, Harrison Vapnek, the old host of the show. But as Eli Drinkwitz today, he has a very special riddle for us, I believe, for us in the current Missourian crew.
I do have a riddle, and it's kind of similar to your theme, and it's in the context of this guy, Coach Eli Drinkwitz, because the last home game in Columbia was quite a scary one for Mizzou's quarterback in Brady Cook. But Faroe has actually been a house of horrors for opposing Missouri quarterbacks. So in the Eli Drinkwitz era, how many, and if you can name who, opposing quarterbacks have thrown for 300 yards at Faroe Field?
If this is a true riddle, Mr. Drinkwitz, I think maybe I'll have to go with my answer is 0.
I'll go with
no
1.
quarterbacks have ever done it?
It's in the Drinkwitz era, if you're telling me it's a house of horrors.
No.
I think 2. I think
It's been done before.
2. I think 2.
2. Sticking with 2.
2.
Choose your final answer.
It is. Locking it in.
It's actually 3.
No.
You can name any of the 3, I'd be borderline shocked.
Hit me with it.
Is it random?
Yeah. It's Miles Brennan for LSU, who threw for over 400.
Wow.
Trying to remember who
It's-
that was.
Austin Ain, who was the North Texas quarterback in 2021, and it's Stetson Bennett, the 3rd or the 4th.
Wow.
That would have been a good guess, Stetson Bennett.
Yeah.
Only those are the only 3 quarterbacks that throw for 300 yards at Faroe Field against Eli Drinkwitz. So, I know Drinkwitz has been getting a lot of hate over the last couple of games about the prep, but him and his defense have usually gone to shine. And they have a couple more home games against Oklahoma and I think Vanderbilt or Arkansas ahead. So chance to keep that stretch against a couple quarterbacks who don't really throw the ball very well.
Yeah, we're going to have full coverage of all those games here on the Tiger Kickoff Show as we get ready to break down every matchup for the remainder of the Tiger season. As the hopes may be slim, but they're still there. Amelia, she's a witch. She can work some magic, try to get Tigers into
am I
that
still
college
on?
football
Gonna need
playoff.
a powerful
I
spell.
also do want to say, am I good?
Oh yeah, you're so good, Coach Drake.
I know I couldn't make it to homecoming a couple weeks ago. You had John Anderson on instead of me, which had disrespectful. I didn't see John Anderson ever host an episode of the Tiger Kickoff Show, but I'm trying to make it next month. Travis McMillan's 50th birthday. I know that's coming up, so
Oh, you have to
celebrate with him. He's not gonna love that.
Travis
Yeah,
is our director for the show here at the Tiger Kickoff Show. For
So-
all those who are wondering, Coach Drink, was a pleasure having you on today.
It's an honor, Jacob. You've been doing a great job with the show. Keep up all the great work. I love watching, and go Tigers.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Harrison.
Drake.
Means a lot. We'll look to have you on in a little bit.
Excited for it.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Coach Drinkwitz and Harrison Vapnek, again, last year's host out in 2023 when the Tigers won the Cotton Bowl. Missouri, again, looking for similar success here in 2024. Well, that's going to do it here for our Terror Kickoff Show. Adam Busak, Davis Wilson, Amelia Hurley. You have some fun today, guys? You get to feel some things, taste some things, talk about candy, learn some spooky trivia.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. See, Superman likes it. You gotta stay on Superman's good side. You never know when he'll turn.
There you go.
Like we said earlier, full coverage. Talking a little bit less about Halloween as we move on, and season's gonna end just like that. Time flies when you're having fun right here on the Tiger Kickoff Show. One last time, Adam Busak, Davis Wilson, Amelia Hurley, Jacob Siciliano, signing off from the Terror Kickoff Show. We'll catch you next Thursday.